everyone, I'm going to be doing a Tatcha review for my skin type. So I am basically oily throughout the entire year. Sometimes I'm a bit combination during winter when my forehead and cheeks are a bit dry. But overall I'm oily, I'm acne prone, and I have been on Accutane for almost a year. A while back, I've been off it for about 8 months now. So I have very problematic skin, and I decided to try out Tatcha because I've heard a lot of great things about this brand. Now, starting off, I do want to mention that I tried out their two, I think they're called the Ritual Starter Sets. I thought it was just a really great way for me to get into the company, to get into the brand. I decided to try completely different sets that were opposites to each other. So one of them is normal to dry skin and the other one is normal to oily skin. So you get 4 products in each set. You can see everything's missing because it's all just on the table right now. And I also picked up 2 full-size items that I thought were worth it because of reviews I had read online. So I'm just going to start right off with some of my favorite products. These rice enzyme cleansers are actually amazing. So in one of the sets I got the deep polish, the other one is just polished. They also have a gentle polish, which I really want to try out because I love the polish. It's actually all finished, so if I took this out right now you'll see nothing. The deep polish I didn't like too much. I felt like it was too coarse for my skin type. It is for oily skin, which is weird, but I felt like it did nothing for me, and sometimes it went the opposite direction and just made me break out even more and made me oilier. So I don't really recommend the deep polish if you've got oily, acne prone skin. The polished, however, is actually really great, but I think the gentle polish would be even better. So that is definitely one item I would repurchase if the time came. They are very expensive. So the way you use these rice enzyme polishes, it's basically just a cleanser. So you pour a little bit of the powder onto your palm of your hand, you mix it with a bit of water, and you're basically good to go. So it just lathers on, and it's really great. It's a great face cleanser, and it just removes dirt, impurities, and just all that good stuff. So yeah, I really do like them. Moving on to the Camellia cleansing oils, I really like these, and if they weren't so expensive I would probably repurchase them in a full size bottle, but I just can't justify it because I use cleansing wipes and they do a great job too. So these are just cleansing oils, and you just pump a bit onto your hand and you can remove all your makeup with it. It literally removes every single bit of my makeup, which is crazy because I've used a lot of other cleansing oils and they don't remove every bit of makeup. They came with the kit, so they're the smallest size. One of them I've used up completely, the other one I've got half full, and because they're so expensive, I try not to use too much at a time, which is really bad because it kind of defeats the purpose. But yeah, I really do like them. They're so gentle for my skin, they don't break me out. They just work wonders, and I highly recommend it if you've got the budget. I got these 2 moisturizers that came with the kits. So the first one is a silk cream. I use them at night, and I don't have much to say about them. I wouldn't repurchase them again. They didn't actually do much for my skin, and they're just not worth the money in my opinion. So the silk cream I've actually used more than the water cream, which is this blue one here. I just don't actually remember too much about how my skin reacted. I just know that nothing happened and I gave up, and I found another moisturizer that I liked, and it's been working for me ever since. So not much to say about these. I probably wouldn't recommend them. Now, moving on to the Essence, which is I feel like the Essence is the most hyped about, talked about product from Tatcha that everyone raves on about. So I actually picked up a full-size bottle, even though my kit came with 2 of these mini sizes, but I was just like, yep, everyone loves it, it sounds amazing, I think it's worth it. So I picked up the full-size one, and I highly regret it now. I've got about 2/3 of this left and I don't plan on using it. So this is basically like a toner. So after you cleanse your face, you kind of just put a bit of this onto your palms and you slap it all over your face, working as a toner. So it didn't do anything for me at all. Me using it and me not using it, my skin was the exact same. I really did give this a good chance, but it just didn't do anything. You don't need much for your face each time, so that's why I've still got 2/3 left. This I used for 4 months, and yeah, I just don't really recommend it for my skin. Like I don't know, because I know girls that have acne prone skin that's got oily problematic skin, they really swear by this, but it just didn't work for me. So these small sample bottles I haven't even touched. It's very unfortunate, but yeah, it's just one of those items that didn't work. The last item I have to talk about is the Balance Pore Perfecting Water Gel Moisturizer. So I got this in a full size and I've used it all up. There's absolutely nothing left in it. I gave this a really fair chance. I use it as a day moisturizer. I feel like for my skin, gels just work much better during the day. They kind of act as a moisturizer and a primer, which I absolutely love. So again, this is very unfortunate, but it really didn't do anything for my skin. So during the 4 months that I used this every single day, my skin basically stayed the same. If anything, I felt like I was still dry. Like my skin was dry in areas but very oily in other areas. It didn't actually balance me out, which is what it says. That the name is Balance, Pore Perfecting Water Gel. I don't feel like my skin was balanced at all. I wouldn't recommend it if you have oily or problematic acne prone skin. Yeah, not much to say about it. It was quite pricey, and I'm happy that I got to try it out and I did it, but it just didn't work. I found the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist hidden away at the back of my skincare collection, so I forgot to add this in while filming. It's a great finishing spray for my oily skin. My makeup stays on all day, but I'll still have to blot at least once during the day, so I wouldn't really say that it's worth the money. That is everything that I have to share with you guys. I know this wasn't a very positive review type video, but it was definitely my honest opinion, and it's just my experience for the for the 4 or 5 months that I tried these products out. I mean, the rice cleansers I would definitely recommend, especially I just want to try the gentle one so bad, but I don't have a reason to, because the cleanser that I'm using now is absolutely fantastic and I love it. But if I were to try out Tatcha again, or if I were to get samples and stuff, I would definitely get the gentle rice cleanser. And these cleansing oils are just absolutely great. And yeah, not for the price though, but I mean, there's not much you can do about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was a little bit helpful for some of you that were maybe wanting to try out Tatcha. Yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye.